Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel and welcome to another weekly reading vlog. So today is Monday, October 27th, and I am currently rereading The Dragon Reborn, which is the third book in the Wheel of Time series, which is fantasy, and I have already made some progress today. I was like halfway through, now I am 77, I think, percent through, and I read like 170 pages. And I am having such a good time rereading this book. Like, I am truly having like a great time every second of this book. So like, it's not 5 stars because it doesn't have a 5-star feeling, but it's probably gonna be 4.5 because I am having such a good time. I'm really liking it, and that is all that I'm currently reading at the moment. And to be very honest, I have no idea what I'm gonna read next. I have a lot of options, as always. I have like a million books on my TBR, but I don't really know what I'm gonna read next. But also, like, I'm having so much fun with this book that I just wanna, focus on it and just finish it before I start anything else. But I have like 130 something pages left, I think. So I will probably, maybe, hopefully finish it tomorrow. So like I will, eventually have to decide what book I'm going to read next. I have like 2 or 3 that are like that seem like they would be the, main options. But knowing me, I might just pick a random book that is not even like in my list of books I'm considering at the moment. So I honestly, like, I don't know. I know that I want to start reading some books for a video. So like one of those books is definitely an option. I also want to read A Court of Silver Flames soon, so that is also an option. And there are some books that I want to read for like a challenge. So that's like one of those is also an option. So like that's why there are 3 that are like the main options. But then again, I can just pick something random. So I don't know, but I will obviously let you know. And yeah, this weekend I do have plans because it's Halloween on Friday. So I'm going to go out with my friends. We actually are renting like an Airbnb for like from Friday to Saturday, because we're gonna like all get ready together there, and then we're gonna go out, and then we're gonna like sleep there. And then in Saturday, like, we are leaving and each going our separate ways. But I'm very excited for Halloween, and I'm very excited for my costume because it got here last week and I tried it on. Not like every single piece, because some of them would like take some work and I honestly couldn't be bothered, but the main part of the outfit, I put it all together and I tried it on, and I'm very excited. And I'm going to be a pirate, by the way. So that is, my dream. I'm very excited. We're gonna have a pirate, we're gonna have a vampire, we're gonna have a witch, and we're gonna have a Greek god. So, we have variety for sure. We're thinking of doing like a group costume next year. It would be really fun, like what the group is for sure. So yeah, that might happen. But everything, like every idea we have, we say like next year. So we have like maybe 5 to 6 ideas for next year. So might not happen. But like I said, I am very excited. But until we get there, we have a full work week ahead of us. So that's also happening. I mean, we already had Monday. Monday is done. Monday is actually almost done. There are 8 minutes left on Monday. And also we had the time change yesterday and it sucks. I hate it so much. Now it's like nighttime at 5 something, and that is horrible. Like today there was a talk that we went to, like the people from not only like my lab but other labs. And then at the end, we wanted to take like a group photo with the person, like the speaker. And people were like, should we do it outside? Should we do it inside? Is it raining? And they're like, no, today's not raining. But then we realized that it was 6, so it was fully nighttime. So that was really sad, and we had to take the photo inside. So yeah, depressing me. And every day when I leave work, it's gonna be nighttime, and that's just super sad. That's truly, truly, truly super sad. And I just hate the time change. Even like yesterday when I went on my run, I left the house at like 5:30. And since I ran for an hour, when I got home, it was like pitch black at 6:30, and that was so sad. But anyway, I'm gonna try to not focus so much on that because it really is truly sad. And yeah, so reading plans, I don't really have many. Plans otherwise, I do have them. So that is all. I will probably talk to you on like Wednesday, because hopefully by then I will have finished The Dragon Reborn and I will have started something else. So I will, know what I'm reading next. But yeah, for now that is all, and welcome to the vlog. Okay, so it's Thursday. It's technically Friday because it's 1:17 a.m. But I am here, and I am here with updates. And so basically, I read two books, or like I read a book and a half, I guess, because I was halfway through The Dragon Reborn, and I finished it. I finished it on Tuesday. Yeah, I finished on Tuesday, and then yesterday and today I read another book. And so for this one, I had so much fun reading this book. This is the third book in the Wheel of Time series. It's a reread, and I had a lot of fun. I am enjoying this reread so much. I'm obviously going very slowly because this is only the third book, and I reread the first and second like months ago. So yeah, definitely going very slowly. It will certainly take me a very long time to read the 14/15 books, but I'm really enjoying it. I am having the best time. I am loving to see like all the details that I missed, all the prophecies that now make so much sense to me. And I'm loving to like be back in this world and with these characters. And this book, the main character was mostly gone, and I don't mind that at all because he's definitely not my favorite. And like when I first read this book, this was the book where I really started to love Perrin and Matt, especially Perrin. Like this is a book where I really started to love Perrin, and definitely like this second time around I loved it even more and loved them even more. Obviously like I'm even more attached to them now because I've been through this whole journey with them, so I love to have this book focus more on the two of them. And yeah, I loved it. I had so much fun, and I increased my rating to 4.5 stars because I loved it. And then yesterday I, like I said, started another book, and I actually asked my friend to help me, or like to just not help me, to like actually decide for me what book to start next, because like out of the three options I removed one, and then like the other two I told her to choose. And so like one was a fantasy and the other was a mystery. And since I had just finished The Dragon Reborn, she chose the mystery. So I read With a Vengeance. And basically we were following Anna? Maybe. I already forgot the character's name and I finished this book today. Like I have issues. But we were following a main character that I think was called Anna, and she invited like 6 people into a train, and I think also this was set like in the 50s maybe, and basically like those 6 people were the people responsible for ruining her family and therefore her life. And like she intends on taking those people to Chicago, and then at Chicago like something will happen. That is her plan. They're all gonna get alive to Chicago, but then they start dying one by one. And so it's clear that there is a killer in the train, and we are like figuring out who it is. And I had seen some reviews from this book of people that I follow saying that it wasn't thrilling, and like it wasn't. It was definitely a mystery, not a thriller. But I actually enjoyed it. I didn't love it, but I enjoyed it, and a lot of the people that I saw say that like they like the end more, like the second half more than the first. But I actually liked the first half more, although it was definitely slower. I was enjoying it more, but like at the end, there were a lot of crazy things happening, and also I guess like the last plot twist, like I saw it coming from a little over like the halfway point, which is when we got like the necessary information for that. So it wasn't that twisty to me, but like I enjoyed it. I still had fun for sure, but I actually liked the first half more than I liked the second, but I still had a good time, and I think I'm giving it 3.5 stars. And I today also started like another book, but I barely got anything read. I got to page 24. Yeah, I read like the sort of prologue and a chapter. And this is a over 700 page book. So yeah, I read basically nothing, but it's A Court of Silver Flames. I am like this much into the book. So I literally have nothing to say, obviously, but I did start it. So there's that. Like these two books are like obviously not the same color scheme because this is red and this is orange, but like red and orange are like close and they both have yellow, so I guess they do kind of look good together. And that's it. That is all. And tomorrow I am going to meet up with my friends to then go like out for Halloween. So I will probably not be reading much. I most likely won't read anything from this book actually, because I won't have time to just like sit down and read, because I'm gonna leave basically as soon as I get home. I'm gonna leave to go meet with them. So I don't think I'll read this at all. If I do read anything, it will be like listening to an audiobook while I'm like on the subway on the way to work and back. And I don't want to listen to this on audiobook. I wanted to actually like read it physically and tab it. So if I do read anything, it won't be this book, but also I don't know which book it will be. So there's that. And yeah, I think that is all that I have to say. And I'm just very tired this week. Like I don't want to do anything. I'm struggling to get through this week. It might be because I'm on my period and therefore I have less energy than usual, but I'm really, really struggling. So tomorrow to go out will certainly be a struggle. Like I'm excited. I'm definitely excited, but I am also like already tired just thinking about it. I think that is all that I had to update. And also it's almost 1:30, so I should go to sleep because I do need to go to work tomorrow morning. And I am actually tired. I'm usually very like wide awake at this time, but today for some reason I've been sleeping for like 2 hours already. So I think I'm gonna take advantage of that and go to bed and sleep and try to get some energy for tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, tomorrow I think will be better, like during the day, because like this week I had a lot of like desk work, and tomorrow I have more lab work, which I am always more excited about. So I think tomorrow will be like easier. Like I will get through the day faster, you know, it will feel faster. So I think it will be okay. But yeah, that is all for now. I will probably talk to you. I mean, I was gonna say Saturday, but will I have anything relevant to say Saturday? In terms of reading, probably not, but maybe I will have things to say about Halloween. So, yeah, let's say Saturday. If not Saturday, then Sunday, but I will try my best to update on Saturday. Okay, so it's actually already Monday because on like during the weekend I didn't really have anything relevant to update. And like on Saturday I was super tired. I was barely existing. And then like yesterday I still didn't have like that much to say because spoiler alert, I didn't really read that much since I last talked to you. So there's that. But I mean I did read something, and I guess before we get to the reading, I did go out on Halloween with my friends. I met them like at 7-ish on Friday, and then we had dinner together and we got ready together, and then we went out, and we were planning on staying out like later than we did, but we realized that we're too old for this, and none of us really wanted to be there. I mean, one of us maybe wanted to be there. There was one of us with a lot of energy, but the other three of us, including myself, we were just like, we're done with this. So we went home, and I mean, we had to like leave the place where we were staying at 11 on Saturday. So, you know, it wasn't too bad that we went home earlier than expected. Because even like going home earlier, we still didn't sleep, you know, as much. So I was still, like I said, extremely tired. But it was very fun. Definitely very fun. I mean, for me, the most fun part was actually when we were still in the house, because I am a homebody. But it was all very fun. And yeah, so on Saturday I was very tired. Like I said, I didn't read anything actually. But on like Friday and Sunday I did read a bit. I mean, I got to page like 51 of this book, which I think is like 30 pages or even less, like more than where I was when I last told to you. So like I still have nothing to say about this. But I started another book, which is The Ninth Reign, which is the first book in a fantasy series. We don't need to talk about the fact that I'm starting another fantasy series. And the series is called The Winnowing Flame, I think. And there is a lot happening in this book. I got to like 28%, which is, I mean, it's like a good amount, but I am still like kind of overwhelmed with everything that's happening. And like I said, there is a lot happening because we are following like 3 characters, and they're all like from different areas, from different places, and they're all like different types of people because we have Tor, and he is a Boran, And basically, like, the Aborigine people, they sort of like need to feed on blood, but if they feed on too much, like human blood, but if they feed on too much blood, they get sick, and then they still need the blood to like survive, but at the same time they get sicker and sicker. So there's that. And then we have Vincenza, who goes by Vintage, and she is like an explorer, and as far as I know, she's like human. And then you have Noon, who is a witch. And so basically, Thor and Vintage, they are like working together. They are exploring, and they are exploring like artifacts, like from obviously the past, but from like the invasion of like other creatures that like have come to their world. And Noon, the witch, she is actually like a prisoner. Witches are imprisoned, but she manages to escape, and then she runs into the other two explorers. And there are like signs that there is gonna be like a new invasion of those creatures. And yeah, there's a lot going on. I'm sort of overwhelmed, but I'm really liking it. And I'm definitely really liking all of the characters as well. And especially like two of them are like their people are like sort of enemies. So they are sort of enemies, but at the same time they're like working together. And yeah, I'm really liking it. I am definitely very interested in the story and like learning more about this world because it sounds very, very cool. And that is all that I have read. And so to wrap up all that I read this week, so I finished The Dragon Reborn, I started A Court of Silver Flames, and I started The Ninth Reign, and I read With a Vengeance, and that was 922 pages, which is like less than the last couple weeks, but still a great amount of pages. So I am still extremely happy with that. And yeah, that is everything for this weekly vlog. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you have enjoyed it. And if you did, give it a like and subscribe. And I will talk to you next time. Bye!